welcome to this video about life path number 9. If you happen to be a life path number 9, this video is going to be an in-depth exploration into what it takes in order to become the embodiment of your unique life path. In the upper side, above the circle, you see the light side of your life path, and in the bottom, you see the shadow side. All life paths need to alternate between the light and the shadow in order to learn the full picture of what it means to become the embodiment of one's life path. So with number 9, we are talking about a universal energy. 9 is really what I like to call a universal number, a transcendent number. It goes into the universal qualities of generosity and idealism and compassion. 9 is all about giving your heart just like a sun. The sun shines in the sky and doesn't calculate, doesn't care how much people take from its warmth, from its life-giving force. The sun doesn't care whether there's war on earth or whether there is peace on earth. The sun simply shines and gives. And this is the unconditional love that the 9 is meant to learn and shine. 9 is really meant to be this generosity for the benefit of all, for the sake of the masses, all sentient beings. So there's this no boundaries element to 9. 9 is very big. It's all about opening up. It's all about expansion. It's all about melting away all the boundaries. Being the citizen of the world, becoming a universal citizen, right? Like there's no difference between there's no boundary between cultures, between countries. It doesn't matter what color, what creed, what race you come from. We are all this kind of big universal family, and this is really what you are supposed to embody as the 9 life path. It's a form of wisdom, but a wisdom that is vast, that is wide, that comes from seeing a wide perspective, almost like a bird's view, seeing the bigger picture, how everything looks like from above when all the pieces of the puzzle suddenly click together and form a bigger picture. You can suddenly see that. And so you get this wisdom that is the result of being at the top of the mountain. And then there's also the element of letting go. 9 is also about endings, about coming full circle. So it's about really learning fundamental lessons in one's soul journey. Literally, if you have a life path number 9, it means that on some level you came here to finish something central on your soul's path. You are here to finish something, let go of an old identity, of an old you, and transcend, ascend, expand into a new level of consciousness, an expanded level of your soul. However, like every life path number, or the complementary side of every life path number, is also the shadow. So we have the light and the shadow, and you will also experience and explore the shadow side so that you can become a full embodiment of your life path until you find the harmony. The shadow side of number 9 has a lot to do with self-aggrandization. Right? So this idealism, this grandiose feeling towards life, there's no boundaries, can also become a self-aggrandization. Things seem so inspiring and universal and grand and big. This is the kind of energy that bubbles in your system, and it becomes self-aggrandization. One might think, I am meant to be the savior. I am meant to be the Messiah. I will show people the way. I am the one who is meant to be this and that. So it becomes a bit like one loses perspective a little bit, okay? Things get to one's head a bit, and one has to be a bit cautious here. It can become fanatic. Idealism can be great. There can be amazing ideals, but if you force others, you think everyone should abide by this ideal, you become fanatic, right? So this beautiful, beautiful, generous, compassionate 9 can also become a dictator, a fanatic dictator, right? So I believe everyone should be like this. And for example, if you're not willing to go with its ideals. It can literally go to war in order to enforce its ideals. And that's where 9 really turns to its fiery, martial side, going to war, literally. And then, last but not least, we have 9 as this scattered energy, right? If we have no boundaries, and that's the light, the bright side, when that goes shadow, then I become very scattered. There are no boundaries, my energy goes everywhere. I try to kind of like swallow everything, to swallow life in its entirety. I have so much appetite, so to speak. I want to go so big, but eventually I simply scatter my energies. And remember that you will always have to go between those two, the light and the shadow, alternating between those two like a pendulum, in order to really understand the full picture of what it means to embody and live your unique life path number 9. If you want to go deeper into numerology, I recommend that you check out my self-study numerology course. You'll find the link in the description below. It is a professionally made self-study course, very comprehensive, and you can take it at your own pace on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. If, on the other hand, you want to study numerology professionally, you can study with me one-on-one. You will also find the link in the description below to the one-on-one professional numerology studies with me. Simply click on that link and contact me through the contact form, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I'll see you in the next videos.